emails, not policy, emails.
See when I did that?
Look, all I know is that man would never be my president.
Agree. What about the Electoral College? I mean, there is still time to overturn that.
No.
He should, right? Wait, no, hold on. What's so funny, Dre?
Yeah, you have had nothing to say about any of this all day. Why do you not care about what's happening to our country?
What did you say to me? You don't think I care about this country? I love this country, even though at times it doesn't love me back. For my whole life, my parents, my grandparents, me, for most black people, this system has never worked for us. But we still play ball. Tried to do our best to live by the rules, even though we knew they would never work out in our favor. Had to live in neighborhoods that you wouldn't drive through. Send our kids to schools with books so beat up you couldn't read them. Work jobs that you wouldn't even consider in your nightmares. And blood at the roots. Black people wake up every day believing that our lives are gonna change, even though everything around us says it's not. Truth be told, you ask most black people and they tell you that no matter who won this election, they didn't expect the hood to get better. Strange fruit. But they still voted because that's what you're supposed to do. You think I'm not sad that Hillary didn't win? That I'm not terrified about what Trump's about to do? I'm used to things not going my way. I'm sorry that you're not, and it's blowing your mind. So excuse me if I get a little offended because I didn't see all of this outrage when everything was happening to all of my people since we were stuffed on boats in chains. I love this country as much, if not more, than you do, and don't you ever forget. Look, I'm sorry for blowing up like that. This election is driving me crazy too, and I know how hard it is to deal with the gut punch that we are all feeling right now. It sucks. And all I'm trying to say is that maybe instead of letting this destroy us, we take the feeling you guys felt the day after the election and say that morning we all woke up knowing what it felt like to be black.
It is a nightmare.
I thought I'd feel taller.
Yeah, well, maybe we can get past all that racial BS that's held us up for so long and work with each other to make sure that whatever happens next in this country, we do together.
How do we work together when the other half is nuts?
Oh, okay. We have to stop that too. All right, do I understand what anybody in their right mind could have seen in Trump? No, but maybe that's why we lost. Over 50 million people felt something. And I'm not saying that they were right, but I don't think it's possible that all, half, or even most of them were nuts, or racist, or hated women.
So then what were they thinking?
Daphne, I don't know. But I do feel it's time that we stop calling each other names, and we start trying to have those conversations. If we don't, we'll end up being in a country that's even more divided for a long time.
There will be neither rest nor tranquility in America till the Negro is granted his citizenship rights. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shake the foundations of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges.